What's going on, everybody? This your boy Mike from Trouble Down Productions and NerdFeed.com. And today I'm going to be talking about Enid, and I'm also going to be talking about getting a little spoilery into some spoilers that we just heard from the Spoiling Dead fans and giving my thoughts on that. So stay tuned, check out the episode. First up, I want to talk about Enid and the burning question in what seems to be a lot of people's minds: is she part of the wolves? And I am going to say no. If you watch my review for the last episode from last Sunday, I'll put it up there and I'll throw it over here as well. I blatantly say that I don't think she's part of the wolves. Yes, she had the keys, but however, we don't know how long she had those keys. She could have just got them while everything was breaking out. And I want to throw out some key points that I think that people need to kind of take a step back and look at as well. I also stated in my review that I thought the actress Caitlin Nacon did very well. She pulled it off beautifully, and here's one of the points I want everybody to think about. Now, we really don't know what the time lapse is between when the outbreak started and when we seen that flashback of her and her parents. But Caitlin did say on The Talking Dead that after her parents got ate, and by that little time frame between that and when she arrived at Alexandria, she thought was only a couple weeks. Now, to me, that doesn't say that she ran off and joined the wolves and then went to Alexandria. I don't think that there was that much time lapse in there where she would just do that. Another point is that I don't think, when all this stuff was going on and the wolves were running around killing people, I don't think that she was part of them, just for the simple fact that her first reaction was to go to Carl and get in the house and tell him goodbye, as opposed to, running around with them and killing people. She don't come across as a killer to me. She did eat poor Anthony, but if you think she's a killer there, then that's on you. Another thing I want to mention is with her going in and out of Alexandria, people were really questioning that, and I was even questioning that myself. Was she bringing supplies to people? Was she bringing, what was she doing exactly? Well, I think it's kind of a situation now that we've got the flashback and we've seen, her go through that time period where she had to pretty much survive on her own. I want to say that it's more or less kind of like a Daryl and a Aaron type thing, which, she just feels like every once in a while she's got to get out of that community because she don't want to get attached to anybody. Now, with them putting so much focus on her going in and out, I'm inclined to believe that there's something going to come out of that. Now, what my prediction for her is she may meet Jesus on one of these runs out and tell him about Rick and how they're protecting Alexandria and actually bring him back there. And we do know that there are surrounding communities in the area. We got Negan's Saviors, and then we've got the Hilltop too. So she could very well meet up with Jesus, or it could go down just like it did in the comics and Jesus meet Rick and Abe as they're out on a run. Now, if I have any prediction for Enid, it's that I think that they may very well be turning her into Sophia from the comics, because we see that closeness starting to bond between her and Carl. And I don't think, normally once that happens in The Walking Dead, we see a death. And we very well could see a death. But I do believe that that is kind of showing us that they may be turning her into Sophia. So that'd be pretty awesome if they do that. Now, here's where things are going to get a little spoilery. So if you don't like spoilers, you might want to turn it off now. Otherwise, here we go. It's been going around past 2 days, I think, this picture of Glenn getting eat up, and the whole Spoiling Dead fans page actually showed it off, to where I'll throw up a little image of you right here so you can kind of read it. But basically it says in a nutshell that him and Nick are on top of this trash can, garbage can, whatever, and surrounded by walkers, and Nick pretty much shoots himself and lands off the thing, and then we hear that Glenn gets kind of knocked off with him and gets eaten by walkers. Now, I'm going to give a prediction on this. I think this may happen. Now, they may get trapped up on there and Nick may shoot himself to save Glenn. But I don't think Glenn's going to die with it. I think maybe this is just a vision. Because, Glenn's done seen a lot of people get ate, man. Especially, like, when, I think when that mess happened with Noah, I think that really, I think that kind of messed him up a little bit. So if this incident happens and they're stuck on that and he kills himself, I do believe that it's probably going to make Glenn have these nightmares, and he's going to be dreaming a lot of stuff, a lot of crazy stuff. So yeah, I mean, technically we could see this scene with Glenn getting eaten, but I don't think it's going to be a real thing. I think it's just his imagination. So, you know, everybody calm down. People have been all over Facebook talking about it, showing pictures. I don't think Glenn's going to get killed off this season. I think Glenn is safe, especially that way because, you know, Glenn is a season 1 veteran. He's not going to get ate up by walkers in a situation like that. I can almost guarantee you. So, everybody calm down. But that's about all I got for you guys. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me your thoughts below in the comment section because I always love to hear you guys' thoughts. And I'm going to put the link to my nerd feed and my group link on Facebook in the description below. Love you guys. Dead the Zombies. You guys rock.